Welcome to the Cosmic Drag Podcast with Reshena, the homegirl healer, your source for the trillest, intuitive coaching and encouragement for Black women straight from the universe. Get ready for some real spilling and real healing.
Hey homegirls, it's your girl Reshena, the homegirl healer, and this is the Cosmic Drag, honey. We finna pull these cards and let the universe drag us for filth and for healing at the same damn motherfucking time. So you better secure them little bit of edges you got left, child, before they get cosmically snatched, and let's get into it. So hello everybody, welcome back to the Cosmic Drag. I am so excited to be kicking with y'all per usual, but really excited because we're going to do something a little bit different today with our card selection. So we usually be out here using tarot decks or oracle decks, but this deck is not exactly like those, but the drip is still healing nonetheless. First of all, this is a deck by a Black creator. Shout out to Black Girl Magic. Shout out to Melanated Magic, elevating our people and our minds, okay, period. So this deck is called the Know Thyself Adinkra cards by Dr. Erica Mapule McInnes of Nubia Wellness and Healing, which I'm sure linking all of her information in the show notes. So get into it, y'all. And so this deck utilizes imagery that is indigenous to West Africa. It uses Adinkra symbols, which originated in Ghana. And Adinkra symbols, in case you don't know, just a very quick overview, are a symbolic representation of various philosophical ideals, ethics, proverbs, beliefs, and things like that of the Asante people of Ghana. As I said, if you don't know what Adinkra symbols are, I would certainly recommend you doing a little bit of research. I've known about them since I was a little girl, and I just love them so much. And I just think that they are such great reminders of how we should be moving and maneuvering in our life as Black melanated people. So do some research if you haven't already. Learn more about it. I want to quickly mention, like I said, I'm linking all of Dr. McInnes's information in the show notes here, but I want to mention Dr. Charles Koranche. He has like a really great video, which I'm also linking in the show notes, that tells you about the different Adinkra symbols. It gives you information about pronunciations and things like that. He also has a website where he has a book about Adinkra symbols. So check out the video, check out his book. His information is also going to be linked in the show notes. So definitely get into it, y'all. But yes, so Know Thyself Adinkra cards. Let's go on and get into this cosmic read, because I know that's what y'all came here for, and I'm ready to get into it. So let's see what cards we got today. What's popping today? What the universe want us to know, child, so we can get our melanated minds right. Okay, let's see. What do we have here? All right. So I'm going to do my best with the pronunciations. Your girl for sure been practicing so I can make sure I'm saying it right. But to all my Ghanaian brothers and sisters, if I get the pronunciation wrong, I'm not an encyclopedia, y'all. Correct me with love, but let me know. But I'm going to give it a go. And so let's get into it. The first card. Yes. Okay. So this first card is B in Kabi. And it means peace. And the symbol is so cool. And I really am excited that this card came up, because I actually have a tattoo of this on my wrist to remind me of the exact message of this card. So we're going to get into the message and what this means in a second. But let me tell y'all what else is popping in this deck. The second card, okay, Esse Nete Crema, friendship and interdependence. Yes, very important major key alert up in this reading. And the third card, ooh, okay. So y'all, this is a mouthful, but let me give it a go. So this card is Funtum Funifu Denchim Funifu. Yes, nailed it. Love it. So this card is all about shared destiny, democracy, and interconnectedness. So 3 very major key alerts, but let's get back into it. So at this point, like I've told you all what the Ghanaian words are, but I'm just going to kind of refer to them with the English translations just so it's easier for everyone to follow along. So the first card, peace. And the symbol on here means one should not bite the other. And in the image, it's literally like two fish biting each other's tail. And so this is all about avoiding provocation and strife. So basically, move in peace. Ain't nobody got time for drama. Ain't nobody got time to be fighting with nobody else, okay? Choose peace. We ain't got to wake up and choose violence every day. We can choose peace. And that's exactly what we should be doing, okay? So the second card, friendship and interdependence. So the symbol represents the teeth and the tongue. And it says the teeth and the tongue must meet, but it can taste sweet. The teeth and the tongue may come into conflict, but they need to work together. Teamwork makes the dream work for us as a people, period. Okay, so let that sizzle in your spirit. Let's get on that time together, y'all. Okay. And for the third card, democracy, shared destiny, and interconnectedness. So this image represents Siamese crocodiles. So Siamese crocodiles share one stomach yet fight over food. So this is a symbol reminding us about infighting and tribalism being harmful and needing to be avoided. So, child, if you are a Black person anywhere in the world, you already know that this is a thing that we as a people can struggle with. So we really need to understand that we are one and we don't need to be fighting with each other. We need to shift our perspective and shift our consciousness, y'all, okay? So, now that we done got through this cosmic read, let's get into this cosmic drag, okay? Because what I want y'all to know, the message that's been dropped into my spirit by the universe is that it's time for us to return to our root, okay? Our root. And when we're talking about our root, we're not just talking about our connection to earth and where we come from on this earth, which is important, but we're also talking about our root as divine melanated beings, okay? And I know for some of y'all are like, girl, shut the fuck up. What does that mean? But follow along and let's get into it. It's really time for us to return to the root of our divine nature. It's time for us to recall our true nature and remember who we are as a people. That is why I was so excited to use this deck and to see what came up, because it's really time for us to return to ourselves. We have been fighting to survive in this bullshit ass system that we live in, and it has literally turned too many of us against ourselves, because not only are we turning away from one another, we have also turned away from our truly divine selves. We are always looking for the divine outside of us when we really need to be looking for the divine within us, because that is what we come from. You know what I mean? And it really fucked me up, and it really makes my heart ache to see what I'm seeing transpiring in our community. There is so much distrust among us, Black men and Black women not trusting each other, being at war with each other. Obviously not all of us, honey. All of us ain't got time for that. But like, this is what we see on the media, the ways that our community is just so fractured. It seems like every time we try to move forward, something is happening to pull us back. I see us spending so much of our time being worried about everybody else and everything else that's going on around us, trying to be so involved in this system that we live in, but we're not really looking inward. We're not really focusing in on ourselves, and that is to our detriment. Because how can we move forward? How can we heal and get shit in order if we're always looking outside, if we're always worried about outside, we're always worried about other people and how other people perceive us? It's time for us to remove the daggers, from each other. You know what I mean? It's really time for us to come together and heal as a people, and that is so key, because there is a lot that is transpiring. There is a lot of shit popping in this world, like obviously in our physical world, but on a cosmic spiritual level, a lot of shit is moving. And what you need to know is that change ain't coming, honey. Change is already the fuck here, and you need to get on board, okay? You need to open your eyes, all three of them, and see what the fuck is popping, because there is a lot going on, okay? And that's why the message of each of these cards is so important, even in the order that the cards showed up. Is so important, because shit is popping. And in case you haven't gotten the memo, each of the concepts on these cards are literally major keys to not only our survival, but to our revival and to our elevation as melanated people. And that is needed now more than ever. Okay? So if you didn't get the memo, check your email, check your intuition, and get into that memo. Because the real question that we got to ask ourselves is, what is infighting doing for us? Where has it gotten us? Why do we value that? Why do we value fighting and being at war with one another? Why do we give a fuck about the war with each other more than we value having peace among us? We are literally fighting for everyone else at our own expense. And where has that gotten us? I see where us fighting for everybody but ourselves has gotten other people, but where has it gotten us? Why are we so focused on everyone else instead of focusing on the ways that honoring our interdependence as a melanated people can restore us and empower us? Where has backbiting the next nigga, what has that done for you? Other than getting you backbit by somebody else with the same dusty, low-class, ghetto-ass mentality. For those of us who have it, not all of us do, because we're waking up and shifting our consciousness. That's what it's really time to do. So when you take the messages in these cards today, it's time for a shift in consciousness. Because the ways that things have been going, it doesn't work no more, y'all. Everybody is really, especially with everything that's going on with the bink bink, y'all know what I'm saying. We are all so worried about getting back to normal. And what we have not understood is that the normal that was is not the normal that will be. And the next normal that basically is here, a lot of us are not coming to terms with that because we're so stuck in these mindsets that keep us separated from each other, that keep us separated from ourselves. Shift your consciousness, elevate your mind, use all them eyes. Like I said, all three of them, the two that you see with and the one that you intuit with as well. Okay? Because let me let you know something in case nobody has told you this today. You are such an important piece of our collective puzzle. Because we are stronger together. And that means you, that means me, that means all of us with the right mindset. There is literally something greater waiting for us on the other side of this turmoil, okay? If we can get to the other side. And the way that we get to the other side is with literally each of us doing our part to heal, to shift our consciousness, to bring peace among us, to lean into our interdependence, to lean into the fact that we need one another, okay? Because remember, you are a bright light in this crazy ass world, okay? So let's choose peace because we deserve it. Let's choose interdependence and elevate together. I am because you are because we are. So let's lean into our shared destiny, honey, because it's lit over here, okay? Remember how powerful you are. You are a manifestation of the Most High. You are a divine temple. You are a sacred, melanated, cosmic stardust being filled with light and love and the ability to reverse these mental chains that a lot of us have been living with. Lean into your intuition and allow it to lead you forward, okay? And so with that, I know that this episode seems short, but I really want to get to this cosmic drip, honey, because this one, I want you to say this to yourself. I want you to take it in. Today, I done even brought out my crown chakra singing bowl because I really want y'all to get this into your head. And when I say y'all, I'm including me too. It's time for us to open up that crown to shift this consciousness. The ways that we are moving and operating do not work for us anymore as a people. It's very low vibrational. It's very bullshit Babylonian, child. We don't have time for it no more. So if you want to be on the right side of elevation, get your motherfucking mind right. And with that, the cosmic drip. Let's get into it. Okay. I am a sacred, cosmic, divine vessel of healing. I am a sacred, cosmic, divine vessel of healing. I am a sacred, cosmic, divine vessel of healing. Remember who you are. And if nobody has told you, I just told you. Remember who you are. Return to yourself. Let's return to ourselves, melanated Black people of the world, okay? And so with that, y'all already know we about to wrap up. But before I go, I want to remind you that your girl has Reiki classes popping. That's one way to help to shift the consciousness. We getting our energy together, and we're helping other people get their energy together as well. So we have Reiki classes popping, all levels. Okay. And I have dates scheduled through the spring of 2022. All of these classes, because I'm not playing with Miss Rona girl. All these classes are online, and so you can literally get into the Reiki groove wherever you at in the world. Okay, so hit up my website, thehomegirlhealer.com. Also, make sure you connect with me on social media, on Instagram at The Homegirl Healer, YouTube The Homegirl Healer, Twitter Homegirl Healer, Facebook The Homegirl Healer, and I am also on Clubhouse at Homegirl Healer. Got some really interesting and cool stuff that's going to be coming in a little bit on Clubhouse. Also, hit me up on Green Rooms through Spotify because I'm there too, child. Now, also, let me let y'all know something. Y'all know that I'm constantly asking for you to send me tarot and oracle cards made by Black readers. This is so key. I need y'all to send me more because this is the wave that we're going to be on. We're going to elevate Black creators, elevate Black readers, elevate Black artists by making sure that we are using as many decks by as many people as possible, okay, who are beautiful, amazing, melanated people who are helping to shift the consciousness. So, go on and send me them DMs with them links. If you know one, send them my way, okay? And with that, I just want to say thank you so much. I really appreciate you coming to kick it with me this weekend. Y'all already know what my mind is, but I'm glad that y'all are here with me this week. I'm glad that we are creating spaces to bring healing to our people. It's so necessary. And I want you to go forth and be great. Spread your Black girl magic, your Black boy magic, your Black puppy magic, your Black human magic, whatever kind of Black magic you got. Spread it to the world in the most amazing way. And with that, peace and love, y'all.
Thank you for listening to The Cosmic Drag with the Homegirl Healer. Subscribe to the podcast so you don't miss an episode and connect with the Homegirl Healer on social media so you always know what time it is. Follow Reshena at The Homegirl Healer on Instagram, Facebook and YouTube, and at The Homegirl Healer on Twitter and Clubhouse. And share this podcast with anyone you know who could use a good dragging from the universe.